future. I make it a daily goal to make the people I work for proud, but to make the people that work for me prouder. So I challenge you to make all people surrounding you, people higher up than you and people below you, better people. A fourth piece of advice is to find your rock. Find that someone in your life that you can rely on to help you become a better person. It's no fun if you go at it alone. Sharing it with someone makes it that much more meaningful. I have a unique situation. I've had to have the opportunity to be able to share my rock with you all. My rock of nearly 20 years has also been a rock of our family, a rock of the school, a rock of the community, and a rock of you, class of 2020. She has been there for all of us. Senora listens to us when we need it. She praises us when we need it. She gives us that look of hers when we need it. But most importantly, she has loved us through it all. It is my wish that each and every one of you will be as lucky and blessed as I am in finding that rock. Also, as crucial as to be somebody else's rock. There's no greater achievement in this world than to have someone who relies on you to help them get through this crazy life. When you are given this responsibility, don't take it for granted. Cherish every minute of it. Fifth and finally, one final piece of advice for my mother is to embrace the challenges. I have asked classes this before. Would you rather climb the stairs or climb Mount Everest? No matter how tired Kara and Jordan got from climbing the stairs each day, I hope their answer and everyone else's answer to that question is Mount Everest. Challenging yourself to do things you never thought you would is when the fun begins. If you do not get out of your comfort zone, then get comfortable with the lack of success. Make today the best day it can be, because you'll never get another crack at it. Well, that's all I've got for now. Got some cookies to eat. We've kept you here until July, so I should probably wrap it up. But let me finish by saying this. Class of 2020, I love you. We love you. You have definitely left your imprint on this school. You have made us all so proud. But with pride comes great responsibility. We challenge you to continue to make us proud. Some of you have heard the story of my high school football team. My high school football team was only able to win one state championship. Still an amazing time. Fast forward 28 years to today. If you were to go to the local establishment of where I grew up in Illinois, I can guarantee you will find 4 or 5 guys from that team still reminiscing about every play of their title run. That's great to have those memories, but the problem is that's all they have to talk about. My point being, let what you've accomplished here during your time at Western Boone be a part of the definition, but do not let it define you. If you can do that, you will make us proud, just as I made Mom and Dad proud for becoming a Western Boone star. Thank you again for this honor. I love you guys. Stay awesome.
grateful for this opportunity to introduce our very deserving Western Boone 2020 Salutatorian, Hillary Reed. When I think of Hill and all she accomplishes, one word summarizes: remarkable. She is utterly remarkable as she works so hard to accomplish her many goals. She makes being creative and going above and beyond a regular practice. Yet what makes her so special is that she constantly prioritizes others. Through her many activities, like varsity soccer, basketball, and softball, National Honor Society, National Art Society, Athletic Ambassadors, FFA, and so much more. She's always so generous with her smile and words of kindness. She also loves to laugh as well as make others laugh. And though her academic and extracurricular activities are incredibly noteworthy, receiving the Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship immediately comes to mind. Her greatest accomplishment yet is being a light to others. Hill is planning to attend Butler University this fall to major in health sciences with the hope of becoming a physician's assistant. She also plans to eventually return to the Western Boone area to live the rest of her life surrounded by the people she loves. The stage is now open to our Western Boone 2020 Salutatorian, Hillary Reed. One moment. Got it.
I think it goes without saying, we should all take a deep breath and realize we are celebrating an event that we all knew would get here eventually, but we didn't quite sure know how it was going to be celebrated. You know the classic joke that our family always says about, I don't know if they're going to make it or not. Graduating may just be a stretch. Well, joke's on you guys. This year it actually was. But nevertheless, we made it. And I couldn't be more proud or excited to finally be here with all of you. This year has been what we all expected. Very special. If you would have told me a few months ago that the end of my senior year would consist of sleeping in, spending more time with my family, and purchasing a Netflix account, which, by the way, the Reeds have joined the current century and now have Netflix, I would have been jumping for joy. Ecstatic that on top of everything else that I had anticipated, we would get more time to enjoy each and every moment. Moments like dancing in the school parking lot after becoming consecutive football state champions, receiving gold key recognition in national art competitions, and placing within the top 20 for the school marching band. Or little memories, like witnessing Mr. Brunny throw dry erase markers at Colton and Casey, hearing the familiar sound of Mr. Pelly call your last name in the hallway, or listening to Mr. Compton read off the final announcements at the end of the day. Enjoying moments that we didn't know would be our last. Expectations. Sometimes we don't appreciate the special moments because we've expected them to happen all along. This experience has been surreal for most of us, and I'm still not sure that I want to go back and change these last 4 months. But our eyes are open, and I hope we don't take that for granted. We can't always expect for doors and opportunities to be open to us, but we definitely can take advantage of the opportunities right now. We all say we want to make a difference, but we often fail to see that in order to make a difference, we can't expect for everything to stay the same. Take advantage of every opportunity Don't waste your time complaining and wishing you had different circumstances when you are placed here for the purpose of doing something unique and worthwhile. Revelations 3:8 says, "Behold, I have set before you an open door, which no one is able to shut. I know that you have little strength, yet you have kept my word and have not denied my name." We've been through what no class has been through before. We're special. But we're about to enter a new chapter, a new door that no one can shut. I'm so thankful to have gotten to walk through this door with all of you. A friend of mine once said that on days when we don't quite understand why the world is spinning the way it is, the moon is round. And on days like today, when the big picture becomes oh so clear, I know that she was right. And as we graduate, take our diplomas and this door closes, I hope and I pray that we continue to look back, remembering that we didn't lose our senior year. It was simply something other than what we expected. Thank you.
I am also very grateful for this opportunity to introduce our very deserving Western Boone 2020 Valedictorian. When I think of Lauren, aka LeBron, her quick laugh, wittiness, and remarkable ability to help others organize, create, and focus on detail come to mind. Without a doubt, these qualities make her a fantastic person and will assist her path on becoming an amazing pharmacist. Between working, avidly contributing to 4-H, actively belonging to National Honor Society, National Art Honor Society, AMP, Key Club, and so much more, she has developed remarkable self-discipline and an impressive work ethic. She is a queen of puns, yet simultaneously excels in both art and math. She is undoubtedly very well-rounded. Lauren's caring and quiet personality gives her a special ability to listen, help others, and to problem solve. This endearing personality and other admirable qualities have made her a wonderful part of this community and will propel her into future success. Lauren plans to attend Butler University this fall to study pre-pharmacy with a concentration in medical Spanish. Her career goal is to become a pharmacist and to work within a hospital setting. Please help me welcome to the stage Western Boone, class of 2020 Valedictorian, Lauren Gangwer.
Gotta lower this. I'm only 5'2". Okay. Good evening, family, friends, staff, and administration. It's an honor to be with you all today, even if it is 6 feet apart. I just want to say a quick thank you to my parents, family, my boyfriend Jack, and the Williams family, my friends, and my teachers for always supporting me and pushing me to reach my goals. Also, thank you to the administration for working hard to organize a graduation ceremony even if it would have been easier just to mail us our diplomas. As the wise Post Malone once said, yeah, we made it. Who knew our senior year would entail a pandemic, murder hornets, wildfires, and countless other events? 2020 has been a roller coaster, but I'm proud to say that we managed to make it through together, and now we are ready to move on to our next chapter in life. But for now, I would like to take some time to reflect and relive some moments we've shared through our high school career. Freshman year seems like it was just yesterday. Between flipping our water bottles at lunch to the seemingly abnormal fall homecoming with cows on the football field, we couldn't wait to be seniors and have our lives all figured out. Sophomore year was a blur. Between the late nights trying to finish my A-approval reading notes, shout out Mr. Harrison, and throwing a retirement party during class for Mrs. Acton with fried chicken and mashed potatoes, I haven't been able to remember much. And then junior year. By this point, a majority of us have gotten our license, and we're discovering that some of us are better drivers than others. Speaking from personal experience, I'm not the best. Not even a month after getting my license, I drove my mom's car into the side of the garage and somehow got it stuck on the wall. Don't ask how I did it. All I have to say is, sorry Mom, at least it's fixed now. Not only could we drive, but we got to experience our football team winning the state championship game for the first time in 30 years. Junior year also brought our Italian friend Esther, who I will never forget, looked at the lasagna on our lunch trays and said, "That is not Italian food." And finally, our senior year, the year that was supposed to make all of high school worth it. The last 3 months of the year that were supposed to be the best got taken away from us, along with all the activities we look forward to, including awards ceremonies, prom, senior boards, senior skip day, senior walk, and visiting our elementary schools. March 12th was our last day of high school, and we didn't even know it. We were forced into a new normal of e-learning and talking to our best friends on Zoom or FaceTime, even when they live 5 minutes away. We felt upset and thought it wasn't fair for this to happen, and I, for one, had my fair share of mental breakdowns. However, even though the last half of the semester didn't seem to go as planned, we were still able to come together and experience a majority of the year as one. We still started our year off at the senior breakfast, and we got to experience another football state title, making the football team state back-to-back champs. We shared stories and laughs at the senior dinner. We were still able to experience late night stick and shake runs after games and dress up for homecoming. You see, we never could have predicted our last year of high school to end the way it did. But even during the darkest times, we have to focus to see the light. These past few months have made me realize that you never know how much you miss something until it's gone. And personally, I always looked forward to moving on to the next phase of my life. But now I would give anything to sit in the classroom one more time. If I were to give you all some advice, it would be this. 1, never take the people around you and the memories you've made for granted. We are about to walk on different paths, so we must cherish the people we've met and the memories we've created up until this point, because they have made us who we are today. 2nd, always find the good in all situations. It's easy when the world is coming down on you to succumb to the negativity, but I encourage you all to work to find the positives out of life, and you will be set apart from others. Finally, I would like to say thank you to WeBo and the WeBo community for teaching us to rely on one another when times get tough. And to you, class of 2020, thank you for all the memories we've shared growing up together. I wish you all the best of luck wherever your future takes you. And I really hope this corona thing isn't still a problem when we have our 10-year high school reunion. Thank you.
Mr. Rainey, and members of the Board of School Trustees for Western Boone County Community School Corporation, I declare that these students have met all the graduation requirements set forth by our school district and the state of Indiana. It is an honor to present for graduation the class of 2020. At this time, we will award the diplomas. Front row, please rise and step to the stage. Trent Daniel Christner.
Victoria Faith Grimes. Reagan Marie Gubera. Hillary Nicole Reed. Summer Christine Adamowitz. Riley Ellis Adams. Jack Allen. Paige Andrea Armstrong. Caden A. Baird. Jason Thomas Baker. Alexandria Nicole Bandy. Drew Barlow. Audiana Nicole Bascom.
Jaden Marie Basie. Taylor Andrew Batts. Joshua Mark Benson. Emma Louise Biddle. Logan S. Black. Nicholas John Bowman. Kara Jane Brewer. Austin Wayne Bush. Robert Dalton Caldwell. Colton Dean Robert Chapman. Kennedy May Chell. Charlotte Christine Clayton.
Colton Ramsey Collier. Charles Wyatt Cook. Mackenzie Rose Covington. Molly Joanne Crawford. Anthony Lee Cundiff. Maggie Elizabeth Dickey. Dane Michael Elkins. Michaela Marie Feltner. Kyle C. Ferguson. Nathaniel David Finch. Lauren Catherine Flory. Casey Phillip Foster. Benton Ward Foxworthy. Caleb Paul Freeman.
Kate Reed Fusting. Jonathan Daniel Foltz. Lauren Lee Gangwer. Ellie Grace Garst. Kaylee A. Garza. Adam Joseph Gordon. Amos V. Gordon. Molly Lynn Gorley. Jaden Brianna Green. Dakota Lindsay Halford. Hunter Christian Harson. Ethan Daniel Head.
Caleb Ashton Henry. Connor David Hull. Madison Elizabeth Holliday. Joey H. Huber. Brayton Pennington Huckstep. Grace Elizabeth Huckstep. Gage T. Christian Hussong. Caleb Anderson Iron. Kaylin Isabel Jenkins. Maxwell Allen Wiley Johnson. Anna Brooke Marie Jones. Jacob Scott Jones. Lauren Jones. Stuart Wesley Jones. Victoria Bailey Jones.
Haley Anjanette Kirkhoff. Lucas Evan Kernodle. Justin King. Adam Paul Collins. Jersey Jodell Koopman. Chase Keith Lee. Sydney Michelle Lewis. Austin Michael Litton. Maylee Lowe. Jenna Leanne Mahan. Alana Nicole Martin. Lucas Vaughn Martin.
Madison Nicole McGinley. Grace Meyer. James Lewis Miles. Eric T. Malizer. James Guy Moore. Jacob Everett Parsons. Elizabeth Jordan Randolph. Rodney Raymond Reed. Benjamin A. Reimer. Bryce Jordan Richardson. Emily R. Richardson. Ethan Allen Russell.
Jeremiah J. Schuster. Blake T. Shaw. Ethan James Shepard. Aiden Carey Smith. Brayton M. Stevenson. Aubrey C. Stewart. Cortez L. Stoudemire. Holly Elizabeth Thompson. Evan T. Turner. Evan Gabriel Utterback. Emily Ann Boyles. Michaela Morgan Warren.
Gage Orrin Wayne Webb. Brett Matthew Wethington. Keegan Ryan Wilhite. Benjamin W. Wilkinson. Tori Alexandra Wilkinson. Madison Faith Williams. Alexi M. Wise. Aaron Nicholas Wycheck. Hayden Clay Woodruff. Spencer Wright. Cole Warren Zurichta.
We go over here.
Doesn't matter. You're about done.
Would the class of 2020 please rise? Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2020 and the 46th graduating class of Western Boone Junior Senior High School, as the superintendent of schools, on behalf of the state of Indiana and the Board of School Trustees of Western Boone County Community School Corporation, it is my honor to confer upon each of you the status of high school graduate with all the rights and privileges granted therein. I congratulate each of you and your families and wish you the brightest of futures. I now pronounce you graduates of Western Boone Junior Senior High School. Congratulations. You are now alumni of Western Boone. All right, good job. You guys can go down now and walk out. Good job. Congratulations.
First row. First row.
It is hard to talk in that and hear yourself. I thought I'd be all right, but then I'd be like,
I had an extra earplug. I forgot to take mine out.
Thank you.